Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. So as I was getting, as you can see, I've moved my setup into a different space so I wouldn't have to rely on my daughter vacating her room. Noticeably less space, but we can work with it. Now, as I was getting ready for this reading, I heard, trust yourself. And trust the light of your soul. Trust where your soul is trying to lead you, right? So your soul may be in a bit of a, tug of war with your ego over the choices you make and your behaviors. You're ascending, you're rising, you're learning lessons, but old habits die hard, right? And in my mind's eye, I saw like a dim space, very, very dimly lit, like a little spotlight on some kind of device, like a lever or a button or something you twist, like some kind of tool. It looked like it was possibly like it would open like a door or some kind. It was a very greenish blue light, as if we were underwater. Indicating to me that that's your inner light, your inner self, trying to shine a light on what you need to do next, the next little portal you need to open and go through. Interesting. Ark of the Covenant. The movie discussed all about finding it and figuring out how to open it, right? Or opening it. Let's see what the book says. 11. Ooh, that's an auspicious number. The stars are shining on a serene desert night. Oh, that lines right up with dim spotlight. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flaps, rests the Ark of the Covenant. At the most mundane level, this card represents a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It can also show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract. Facing your lessons of growth, working towards greater discoveries. That next door you're supposed to open, find that tool, that door with the lever, or the next key to the next level, right? It does kind of feel like a video game in a way, like in a hero's adventure, the process of spiritual awakening and self-discovery, right? As long as you keep going. Facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work with those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. Make sure there's no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. Continue to work toward your highest purpose to uphold the sacred covenant you have touched the world with your light. This card reversed could show a broken contract or a failed legal transfer. Be cautious with professionals who care for your investments and other things you value at this time. While they may not be seeking to do you harm, they could be more neglectful than they should be. There is an even more important reference to you karmically. With the card reversed, covenant is toppled and you have broken your contract with your higher self. Perhaps you've avoided your karmic work and put your higher purpose aside because you're too busy or it's too hard. Or you have knowingly chosen to be directed by your fears and emotional needs instead of what's best for you. In either event, it's time to wake up and renew your covenant, not just in word but in deed. Close your eyes and imagine the ark opening before you. Within it, you see the contract that contains your highest purpose. What is that? Sense one word and action you can take today to pursue it. Okay, that lines right up with how I started. Maybe you feel your ego and your soul playing kind of a tug of war over your choices and decisions. Maybe you falling back into old habits, and in the light shining on where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do next has dimmed. But it's still there. It's still shining on where you need to go. You just need to focus on that. Queen of Roses. All right, this definitely gives me another feminine energy. It's like the Queen of Cups. This could be someone on your mind. And you could be like falling back into old habits of winning someone's respect and trust as a game instead of a labor of love and mutual respect and earning trust. Okay, this tells me like listening to your spirit guides, listening to your ancestors, like trusting your intuition and meditating. Focus on clearing your mind. That's what I will say. Like, you don't even have to sit still with your eyes closed. I often do it when I'm taking a walk. It's great when you're on like a trail of some kind, nature trail. Just take slow, deep breaths and focus on sweeping the thoughts out of your mind. Just notice when they start to crowd in again, like dust settling back in, and sweep, sweep, sweep. Scribe. All right, yeah, your higher purpose. 11 and 12, ascending numbers. Keep moving forward, keep moving onward and upward. And yeah, think of the karmic contracts you need to focus on, like breaking out of old deals that no longer serve you, that you've outgrown, and creating new ones. Queen of Scrolls. Wow, 2 queens. Okay. This could be communication that you want to make. Birth. Yes. It's like a motherly figure, 2 children, a dog. It's like a safe space, protecting your inner child, following your higher calling, reaching, like kind of creating a personal peace and protecting that. Yeah, another child. Listen to your fairies. Let them help you protect your inner peace. And meditate to figure out your way forward. Yes. Okay, what should I get next? I'll go with what's blocking you for some clarification. Is anything blocking the collective right now? Too busy. You use busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. Okay, maybe you've been afraid to move forward. Someone on your mind. You have the excuse that you're too busy, but it's your responsibility to make time. Too attached. Okay. You could be becoming aware that you may be suffering from maybe an obsessive level of attachment, an unhealthy attachment, and that's something you need to focus on. That's just the ego part of you pulling your decisions in an unhealthy direction. And that's where meditation comes from. If you focus on clearing your thoughts, just keep it up as long as you can. Take a long walk and focus on like the ground in front of you. Take deep, slow breaths and just focus on clearing your thoughts. I find that I gain clarity when ego neediness is not clouding my mind with a bunch of junk. And you may find the answers you need to earn trust and find the courage to take a leap of faith in communicating with someone. You fear loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being yourself. Okay, you could be too attached to an old contract and you're afraid to detach from it because you're afraid of being alone. And part of the journey to healthy, secure, mature attachment is learning how to pour into yourself first. Love yourself first. Respect yourself first, so that you can form healthy attachments to others with friendship, respect, trust, and decision. All right, that fits right in with the meditating. As I said, when I focus on clearing my thoughts, as they say, the ego monkey mind, all the dust storm of thoughts bouncing around in your head, clouding your thought processes. When you focus on clearing, and I mean as long as you can, keep practicing, noticing when the thoughts creep up, sweep them away. I find that it definitely helps me gain clarity and peace and balance and, that settledness that everyone talks about. Guardianship popped up. Balance for my woodland critters, which I was just talking about, with trusting your guides to lead you to establishing your inner peace and guarding your personal peace, guarding your inner child, keeping your sense of self, building your own sense of self, and keeping that safe by setting boundaries against, say, manipulative, toxic behavior, and becoming aware of when the habits to do that, popped out again. Too busy. Don't tell yourself you're too busy to guard your own peace and work to build your own solid foundation that is worthy of being protected. Peace. What was I just talking about? All right, unhealthy attachments will keep you from a foundation of personal peace that is worthy of guarding. Preparation. What's this? Maybe like in light of what I was saying at the beginning, you might need to prepare yourself to detach in the physical, whether you need legal counsel of some kind, draw up some paperwork, talk to whoever you need to talk to in order to move in this direction. Fortitude. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Tell yourself you're worth it. And that's part of pouring love into yourself, so that you can better pour healthy, secure, mature love into others. Wisdom. Clearing your mind will help you find wisdom and decide your way forward. What else? I wanted to do the higher self. All right. Anything else? Vision. It's like your dreams, your intuition, the light that's dimming. Don't let it go out. Hold to your vision and let yourself transform. Don't tell yourself you're too busy. Focus on getting out of unhealthy attachments with fortitude and preparation and patience. And you can expect the unexpected. Oop. Overcome obstacles. An octopus came out last time. Be flexible. And give yourself a little grace to adapt. A little grace, time, patience to adapt. Go with angel numbers to close out. Be serious is popping out again, probably because that's where I put it. But yeah, take your journey of growth and maturity and becoming a more mature, well-rounded, balanced adult. So take that seriously. It's worth the trouble. Now, if there's someone on your mind you want to reach out to, and you're starting to realize you may have an unhealthy attachment to that person, and maybe obsessive and feeling jealous and controlling, even if you're out of contact, that is also something to take notice of and try to work on. Maybe even talk to some kind of counselor of some kind. There's relationship coaches and therapists. Learn from life. Your struggles are not in vain. There is much to be learned from your current situation, and your angels want you to take this opportunity to do just that. Journal about the lessons you are coming up against now and how you can use them to foster a prosperous future. 360. Start small. How you begin matters. Your guides affirm that the dreams you are working toward live in microcosm seeds embedded in your daily activities. Today, do every little thing as you would if it were larger. Put some added detail into your daily work. Cook an extra fabulous dinner. Expend a little extra effort during your workout. Reflect on how every choice you make in your daily life can move you toward your long-term goals. 8:30. 8 plus 3. 8:30 breaks down to another 11. Boundaries. It's okay to set limits. You need to set a boundary. Too attached. Fearing loneliness. Too busy. There are those who take too much, and your angels are reminding you that you don't have to let them. It's important to say no to what harms you. Think of a boundary you can set today, then put it in place. You have the support of your angels. Okay, that could just be something as small as saying no to going out when you're not feeling feeling well, when you're not feeling up for it. If you're tired or sick, and you're usually, you're afraid to disappoint your friends when they ask you to come out, just go ahead and say no, I'm not feeling well. Or even if you just give them the excuse because you just don't feel like going out. Honor what your body's telling you to do, what your heart's telling you to do, the call of your heart and your soul. Okay, I think that'll be good for today. If you made it this far in the reading, please drop a heart in the comments, click like. If you're enjoying this content, consider subscribing to the channel. I hope this has helped somebody out there today. I will see you next time.